Hello everyone, welcome to Math Humor, and in today's video I will be solving some past paper questions of the topic algebraic problems, ratio, proportion and rate. So if you are appearing for your O-level exams or if you want to master our concepts, then this video will be really beneficial for you. So let's begin. Question number one, a bag contains red, yellow and green sweets. 2 upon 5 of the sweets are red and 1 upon 4 of the sweets are yellow. What fraction of the sweets are green? So let's say that the total number of sweets, the total fraction of the number of sweets will be 1. And out of 1, 2 of the sweets are red. So we are going to subtract 2 upon 5 from 1 and 1 upon 4 of the sweets are yellow. And we will additionally subtract 1 upon 4. So the sweets that will be left will be green. So let's solve this fraction. What I'm going to do is I will make the denominators same. So I will multiply. So we will need to take the LCM of 5 and 4 and that is 20. So I will multiply this 1 with 20 and the numerator with 20 as well. I will have to multiply 5 with 4 and 2 with 4 and I will have to multiply 4 with 5 and 1 with 5 as well. So now 1 multiplied by 20 is 20 minus 2 into 4 is 8 and 1 into 5 is 5 and the denominator will be 20, the common denominator. So now 20 minus 8 is 12, 12 minus 5 is 7. So the fraction is 7 upon 20. This is the fraction of the sweets that are green. Now question number 2. On a map, the length of a lake is 4.5 centimeters. The actual length of the lake is 2.7 kilometers. Write the scale of the map in the ratio in the form 1 ratio n. Okay, so first we will write map length and then actual. The map length is 4.5 centimeters and the actual length is 2.7 kilometers. So we will convert kilometers into centimeters. Then I will get. So first what I do is I multiply both the ratios with 10. So the decimal is removed. It becomes 45 centimeters equal to 27 kilometers. Now what I will do is I will ratio. We will change 27 kilometers in centimeter. So to change kilometers in centimeters, if I multiply 27 with 1000, this gets changed into meters and then in 1 meter we have 100 centimeters. So I will multiply with 100 more. Now what I will get is 27000000. So this is basically 2.7 millions, 45 centimeters, and this is also in centimeter now. Now what we need to do is we need to write in the ratio, one ratio in the form 1 ratio n. So we will divide both the ratios with 45. 45 divided with 45 is 1 and 2 27 2.7 million divided with 45 is 60,000. So this is the ratio in the form 1 ratio n. Now, question number three. Ahmed pays a total of $81 for wood, paint, and a hammer. The amount he pays for the wood, paint, and hammer are in the ratio 4:3:2. Calculate how much Ahmed pays for the hammer. So the total amount is $81 and the ratio for wood, paint, and hammer is 4:3:2. So what basically ratios are is they mean parts. So out of 81, wood contain 4 parts, paint contain 3 parts, and hammer contain 2 parts. So first I need to calculate how much amount is there in one part. To do that, I will need the total parts, the total ratio. So what's the total ratio over here? 4 plus 3 plus 2. That is equal to 9. So the total quantity is 81. Now if I divide 81 total quantity with the total parts, I will get the value for one part. So 9 is the amount for one part. And we have to calculate how much hammer pays for the hammer. So in hammer there are two parts. So we will multiply 9 with 2 and we get 18. So Ahmed paid $18 for the hammer. Part B says when Ahmed paid $81, he had received a 10% discount on the normal price. Calculate the normal price. So when Ahmed paid $81, he had received a discount of 10%. Okay, so Ahmed basically paid 90% of the normal price. When he received a 10% discount, so he paid actually 90% of the normal price. And 90% of the normal price is 81. We need to calculate the 81, we need to calculate the 100% of the normal price. Now, how we do this is the formula for it is if you know a quantity, the unknown percent is at the numerator of the fraction, and the known percent is at the denominator of the fraction. So over here, the known percentage is 90. 81 is the 90% normal price, and unknown percent is 100. We need to calculate 100% of the normal price. So in this formula, we'll put the values. The quantity is 81. I will multiply it with the unknown percent, the percent that I need to find, which is 100% of the normal price. I will multiply it with 100 and divide with 90. So when 81 cancelled with 90, this is 9, this is 10. And 100 upon 10 is 10. And 9 multiplied by 10 is 90. The actual price was $90. After receiving a discount of 10%, he paid $81. Question number 4. A bag contains red counters and blue counters. On each counter, there is either an odd or an even number. The table shows the number of counters of each type. So here's the table we have, and in this table, the red counters has 6 odd numbers and 9 even numbers. The blue counters have 5 odd numbers and 3 even numbers. We have to find the fraction of the counters that are blue. So there are total 8 counters that are blue. We divide 8 with the total number of counters. The total number of counters we have are Total counters of red are 15 and 8 for blue. 15 plus 8 is 23. So this is the fraction for the counters that are blue. Now part B says find the ratio of odd to even numbers. The total number of odd numbers are 11, 6 plus 5. And the total numbers of even are 12. So this is the ratio of odd to even numbers. 11 ratio 12. Question number 5. The diagram shows a scale used to measure the water level in a river. So here's the diagram that is showing us the water level of the river. And the table shows the reading in meters at the beginning of each month. We have been given the readings for the beginning of each month. The part A says the diagram shows the water level at the beginning of June. Complete the table with the June reading. So in the table we haven't been given the reading of June. We need to find it out by looking at this water level diagram of the water level. So over here, this line represents the water level of the June, and this line shows the reading of minus 1.3. There are five lines between 0. Minus 0.5 and minus 1. So each line represents 0.1. So beneath 0.5 there will be 0. Beneath 1.0 there will be 1.1, then 1.2, and then at 1.3 you can see the line. The line is at 1 point minus 1.3. So this is my answer for reading for June minus 1.3. This is part A. Now it says work out the difference between the highest and lowest levels shown in the table. In the table, the highest value is 0.8 and the lowest value is minus 1.9. So we will find the difference between this value 0.8 minus 1.9. When we open the bracket, we are going to add 0.8 and 1.9 and this will be equal to 2.7. So this will be our answer for part B, 2.7 meters. Now part C says the August reading was 0.4 meter higher than the July reading. Work out the reading in August. So the reading is 0.4 meter higher. So I'm going to add 0.4 in minus 1.9 in the reading of July. So this is equal to minus 1.5. This is the reading for August, minus 1.5 meters. A model of a car is made to a scale of 1 upon 40. The height of the actual car is 1.5 meters. We have to find the height in centimeters of the model. Okay. So first I write model height, model ratio, actual. A model of a car is made to a scale of 1 upon 40. And actual will be 1. We need to find the height in centimeters of the model. The height of the actual car is 1.5 meters. Okay. So we will have to divide 40 with 1.5 in order to get the height of the model. Because in the model, the scale shows 1 upon 40. The actual height is being divided with 40. It is 40 times less than the actual in model. First, we need our answer in centimeters. So first I convert this 1.5 meters in centimeter. So 1.5 meters will be in centimeters, 150 centimeters. Now I will divide 150 centimeters with 40. So 0 gets cancelled and 15 upon 4 is 2.75. So this is equal to 2.75 centimeters. Now part B says the luggage capacity of the model is 5 milliliters. Find the luggage capacity in liters of the actual car. Okay, so the luggage capacity is basically the volume, and we need to find the actual volume of the car. So formula for the volume relative to length is V1 upon V2 is equal to L1 upon L2 whole cube. So in place of V1, I will write V actual that I need to find out. And V2 will be the model capacity, that is 5 milliliters. Now in place of L1, I will write the actual length, that is 1. And in place of L2, I will write the model length, that is 1 upon 40. Or what I can do is I can also write, I need to write basically 1 upon 40. So I will need have to divide 1 divided with 1 upon 40. So this will be equal to V actual upon 5 is equal to 1 multiplied by 40 upon 1 cube. So this is equal to V actual is equal to 1 multiplied by 40 is 40, and the cube of 40 is cube of 4 is 64. The cube of 40 will be 40 multiplied by 40 multiplied by 40. So this will give me 64,000 multiplied with 5. 5 was being divided in the left side of the equation. I moved it on the right and it gets multiplied with 5. So this will give me the answer. 64 into 5 is 5 into 60 is 300 and 320,000. And this quantity is in milliliters. So in liters, this will be equal to 320,000 divided with 1000. So these three zeros will be cancelled and we will get 320 liters. So this is the actual volume of the luggage. Now question number 7 says the angles of a triangle are in the ratio 3 ratio 4 ratio 5. Calculate the smallest angle in the triangle. So in this question we do know that the total ratios are 12, right? 5 plus 4 plus 3, this is equal to 12. And the total quantity, the sum of all the quantities, all the three angles, that's equal to 180. Because in any triangle, the sum of interior angle is 180. So if I divide my total quantity 180 with 12, I will get the count for one part. So 180 divided with 12, we get 15. So this is the quantity in one part. And the smallest angle is this ratio 3. Okay. So to calculate the smallest angle, now what I do is the smallest angle contains three parts, and in one part we have the quantity 15. So I will multiply this 15 with 3 and I will get 45. So this will be my answer. Now part B says the ratio of boys to girls is 4:5. There are three more girls and boys. Calculate the total number of students in the class. So we don't know. The number of parts for boys are 4 and parts for girls are 5. We don't know how much quantity is there in one part. So let that quantity for one part be x. So what I will do is I will multiply this 4 with x. Now this 4x is the quantity, is the total number of boys, and when I multiply 5 with x, these are the total number of girls. I have written that in ratio form, 4x ratio 5x. Now it says there are three more girls than boys. If there are three more girls than boys, so what I do is if I add, this is the ratio for boys, this is for girls. If I add 3 in boys, now the number of boys will be equal to number of girls. Okay, now we can solve this equation. So 3 remains at its place. 4x gets moved to the right side of the equation. It gets subtracted from 5x. So 3 is equal to 5x minus 4x is x. So this x means one, the quantity in one part. And for girls we have 4x. For boys we have 4x. Boys contain 4 parts. So 4 multiplied by 3 is equal to 12. These are the number of boys. And 5x means total number of girls. 5 multiplied by 3 is equal to 15. These are the girls. Now if I add 15 and 12, I will get 27. So this will be my answer. Total number of students in the class. 15 plus 12. Now we move on to the questions at the end of this series. Let's do this question. A bag contains red balls, blue balls, and green balls. The ratio between red and blue is 3:8, and the ratio between green and blue is 2:5. We have to work out the fraction of the balls that are blue. So to do that, I need to write all the three ratios together. So red ratio blue is 3:8 and green ratio blue is 2:5. So blue is the common ratio over here. Blue is the common ratio, but the ratios are different. In the first ratio, the blue ratio is 8. In the second one, the blue ratio is 5. So I need to make them same. So how do I do that? I multiply the first ratio with 5. So this red ratio blue becomes, if I multiply this with 5, 8 with 5 and 3 with 5, becomes 15 in the ratio 40. And the second ratio, green ratio blue, I multiply it with 8. So this will become 16:40. Now I can write these three ratios together as the ratio of blue is now same. We can write 15 ratio 40 ratio 16. 15 is for red, 40 is for blue, and 16 is for green. We need to find the fraction of the balls that are blue. Okay, so the ratio of blue is 40 and the total ratio is 15 plus 40 plus 16. This is equal to 71. 40 upon 71. This is the fraction of the balls that are blue. Now let's move to question number 42. Sophie cycles 2600 meters in 12 minutes. Work out Sophie's average speed in kilometers per hour. So to calculate average speed, the formula is distance divided with time. So we will divide 2600 meters with 1200 with 12 minutes. But I need to get the speed in kilometers per hour. And to do that, what I do is I will form a fraction. Now, if we have to convert meters in kilometers. So when you have to go from meters to kilometers, what you do is you divide it with 1000, as 1 kilometers contain 1000 meters. We are going from smaller to bigger unit. Now we need this speed in hours. So let's think it this way. This is the distance that Sophie has covered in 12 minutes. So what do you think if she will cover this distance in hours? So will it travel more or less? She will travel more definitely, right? As compared to minutes, in hours you are going to travel more distance. So multiply this quantity with 60. You are going to travel 60 times more in hours as compared to 1 minute. So now we will work out this fraction. 12 gets cancelled with 60. 12 into 1 is 12. 12 into 5 is 60. I will cancel these two zeros. Now 26 multiplied by 5. This is equal to 130. And no, I'm not going to multiply. Okay, let's multiply. It doesn't matter. And 130 upon 10. Now the 0 gets cancelled and we get the answer 13. So this is 13 kilometers per hour, the speed of Sophie. Question number 42 says ABC is an isosceles triangle with AB is equal to BC. The ratio BAC is 2 ratio 5. We have to find the angle ABC. So ABC and BAC ratio is 2 ratio 5. So I can write it down like this as well, 2x ratio 5x. X means the quantity in one part or in one ratio. So 2x means the angle ABC and BAC means 5x means the angle BAC. So ABC is 2x. I will write 2x over here. BAC is 5x. And as we can see, this is an isosceles triangle. So in any isosceles triangle, the angles opposite to the same sides are equal. So this will be 5x as well. If we now add these three angles, 5x plus 5x plus 2x, this will be the equal to 180, the sum of these angles. So now I will solve this equation. 12x is equal to 180. X will be equal to 180 divided with 12. And 180 divided by 12 is 15. So we were supposed to find ABC. So ABC will be 2 multiplied by 15. So this is equal to 30. The value for angle ABC. Now question number 44 says a rope is cut into three pieces with length in the ratio 3 ratio 5 ratio 4. The length of the shortest piece of rope is 180 centimeters. Find the length in centimeter of the longest piece of rope. So the ratio for the shortest length is 3, right? And this 3 and this length is equal to 180 centimeters. So what has happened over here is the smallest piece of length contains three parts, right? And the length of these three parts is 180. So if I want to find one part, what you will do is you will divide 3 with 180, right? So x means the length of one part. This is equal to 60, the length of one part. We have to find the length now of longest piece of rope, and that is ratio 5. So the ratio 5 contain now 5 parts. So this is basically 5x, and this will be equal to 5 multiplied by 60, which is equal to 300 meters, 300 centimeters. Now it says find the total length of the rope. Okay, so the smallest length is 180, the largest length is 300. To calculate the length of ratio 4, we will multiply 4 with 60. This will be equal to 240. So we will add 240 in it to get the total length. So now 300 plus 180 plus 240. 240 plus 180 is 420, and 300 plus 420 is 720. So this is the length. This is 720 centimeters. We need our answer in meters. So I will divide it with 100. I will get 7.2 meters. This is our answer. On a map, the distance between Lantern and Mingfield is 4.5 centimeters. The actual distance between Lantern and Mingfield is 9 kilometers. Find scale of the map in the form 1:m. So map distance is 4.5 centimeters. The actual distance is 9 kilometers. So if I change, first what I do is I have to write in the form 1:n. So I will divide these quantities with 4.5. When I divide 4.5 with 4.5, this becomes 1 centimeters, and 9 divided with 2 becomes 4.5 kilometers. I will have to write this answer in centimeters. So 1 ratio to convert kilometers in centimeters. What I do is first I multiply 4.5 with 1000. This will give my answer in meters, and I multiply further with 100. So this will be equal to 45 for 50,000 actually. So 1 ratio for 50,000 will be our answer. So that's it for today's video. I hope you will find this video beneficial to prepare for your exams or to master your concepts. So please do give a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I will be really grateful. Thank you.